What's up guys, it's Brad Gale again coming at you with another video. Today's topic is part 2 of number 2, boom, of raising or increasing or building self-esteem. Part 1, we covered three pillars of our self-esteem on how to build that or increase that. If you haven't got that one yet or I didn't see that, go back and watch it. This is the final 3, so there's 6 in total. This is the second half, so the next 3 pillars of building self-esteem or increasing it if you already have some. So let's get straight into it, guys. Pillar number 4, the practice of self-assertiveness. What does that mean? It means being assertive and being grounded in what you truly believe in. If you're someone that doesn't drink or doesn't eat meat or something like that, you want to stay grounded and be assertive with what you believe in. Because if you start deterring off that track and do what everyone else wants you to do, like peer pressure, that's when your self-esteem will start dropping because it's in their control, not yours. I'll give you an example. Going up through high school, going to house parties and stuff like that, I wasn't really keen on drinking because I've seen so many people lose their marbles, drinking, getting plastered and stuff like that on the weekend, not really being themselves. So that wasn't really attractive to me. So I used to go to house parties and not really drink. A lot of people would be like asking, "Hey, Brad, why aren't you drinking?" You know, we're at a party. I'm like, "No, I don't drink, man." And they'll be like, "Oh, you're a pussy, this and that. You know, you're soft, all that sort of stuff." But because I stood my ground a few times, like a few parties, like it'd be a party one weekend, next weekend, the weekend after, whatever. I stood my ground. I'm like, "No, I don't drink." I started to understand and realize that because I stood my ground and I truly believed that I wasn't a big drinker. I didn't drink at all at that time. Now I discovered red wine, so maybe one cheeky one here or there, I'll be honest. But back then, as a teenager or a young adult, I wasn't keen on drinking, and I started to gain an instant respect from people who were drinking, and it actually made an impact on their lives because a few of the people that were around me started not to drink as much. Or some of them actually stopped drinking because they thought that was cool. And I thought that was very, very powerful. It's the same sense of not only you can get respect, but it's actually attractive to seeing someone that hold their ground and really believe and practicing the art of self-assertiveness. That's definitely going to increase your self-esteem. Even with people who are like vegan, for example, like myself. If you're going out and people go, "Oh, don't worry about it, it's got like a little bit of cheese on there," or if it's only a little bit of meat and stuff like that, I go, "No, I'm actually vegan. I don't touch that. I don't believe in that. I don't touch that sort of stuff." You're going to get an automatic respect, and it's going to have it be more really attractive to your character and who you are as a person. So practice the art of self-assertiveness is pillar number 4. Pillar number 5, a quick one, entrepreneur versus an employee. The difference is most likely 9 times out of 10, the entrepreneur is going to have a higher self-esteem rather than the employee because he is living a life on purpose. He is living a life with passion, something that he wants to do. He's not rocking up to a job where he's getting told what to do and just doing it, trading his time for money. That will lower your self-esteem. If you're doing something for your personal self, your career, your passion that you want to do, and you're living a life on purpose, and you're living obviously a sense of purpose through that, an entrepreneur is almost like a modern day warrior. A warrior back in medieval times, they had a really high confidence level, high testosterone level, and high self-esteem because they were in a bit. They knew what they wanted. They were focused and they were passionate about what they did. They had one job, and that was just basically search and destroy. And their self-esteem was through the roof. So, entrepreneur versus a standard employee. Think about that for a second. If you are stuck in a bit of a dead-end job and aren't really going anywhere, you typically will find that your self-esteem is quite low. So maybe try an entrepreneur path or an after-hours entrepreneur practice that can raise your self-esteem, challenge yourself, do something that you're passionate about, like I spoke about in previous videos. But that's obviously pillar number 4, which is practice a life of living purposefully. Practicing a life of living purposefully. Pillar number 5. Pillar number 6, practice the practice of personal integrity, not just general integrity, the practice of personal integrity, not someone else's, it's your personal integrity. And what do I mean by that? If you're at school, for example, or you're at a work environment and stuff like that, or you're off in the military and you're breaking rules. If you're breaking rules and going against something you don't believe in, that's okay. It's not going to affect your personal integrity. It may affect your integrity elsewhere if you're doing it on purpose just to be annoying, but it's not going to affect your personal integrity. Because you don't believe it doesn't mean you have to follow the rules in that path. It's okay to go against that. It's not going to affect your personal integrity. What will affect your personal integrity is if you're going against something you do believe in. For example, let's go back to veganism or drinking alcohol, back on the fourth pillar there. If you're going out and you truly believe that, you don't drink you don't want any alcohol or any drugs or stuff like that, but then you end up doing it, it's going to affect your personal integrity because it's going to trigger the voice inside your head saying you're worthless. I can't believe you did that. I thought you told yourself you wouldn't drink. I thought you told yourself you wouldn't eat that cake. I thought you told yourself, you wouldn't skip training or practice or something like that. It's the voice inside your head that's really going to crush your self-esteem and not really allow you to live a life that is of personal integrity or practice the art of personal integrity. And look, at the end of the day, guys, you shouldn't be preaching this stuff to people. It's all for your personal self-esteem. That's one thing to keep in mind. And also, understand that every pillar starts with the practice of. I mentioned this in the first part. It's not something that you can pick up by reading a book or watching a video or something like that. It's something that you need to practice every single day on purpose and with full commitment and stuff like that, because it's something that you're going to have to do over your whole lifetime that's going to boost and maintain your self-esteem. Once you start falling on these 6 pillars, if you're falling on pillar number 1 and number 4 and number 6, your self-esteem will start to drop. So it's really key and critical to fire on all these 6 pillars. If you did miss the last one on the first 3, go back and watch that. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I want to do a really quick one. I do have some really exciting stuff to do tonight. I do have to jump online to overseas. Big things are happening. People are excited. So that's it for me, guys. Just a recap. Pillar number 4, the practice of self-assertiveness. Pillar number 5, the practice of living purposely, which is one of my favorites. And pillar number 6, the last one but not the least one, the practice of personal integrity. Guys, if this added value, definitely like, comment, share, tag someone who maybe has a low self-esteem. Reach out to someone today and ask them if they are okay. There is an awareness month happening at the moment, I do believe. Reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while, maybe 5 people, ask them how they're doing, and really sort of be genuine about that. So, guys, in saying that, I'm going to end this video right now, but that's it from me. Let's all continue to be the absolute best version of ourselves. I'll catch you next time.